everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is all about this summer look here. It's just a really pretty, glowy, natural makeup look, and I'm also going to do a review at the end of the video on one of the Kylie Jenner Lip Kit shades. So if you want to see how I got my makeup like this, then just keep on watching. To start off this look, I'm using my Maybelline Dream Bronze BB Cream, and this is in the shade light/medium, and I'm just dotting this all over my face. This BB cream is also perfect for summer because it has an SPF 25 in it, so it's also going to protect your skin. And I'm just going to take a damp beauty blender to blend all of this out. It does look quite dark when you first apply it, but once you've blended it out, it just gives you a really nice sun-kissed look. Then I'm using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard, and I'm just going to pop this in a triangle shape under my eyes to conceal my dark circles. I'm also going to use it just to cover up any blemishes that I might have or any redness areas. Then I'm taking my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I'm just going to use this to blend all that concealer out. I prefer to use this other than a beauty blender just because the brush is a bit more dense, so it really packs that product on. Then I'm taking my ring finger, and the warmth of my finger is just going to help to further pack that product into the skin. And to set the concealer, I'm using the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and I'm just going to take whatever product is in the lid and pop it on my beauty blender and pat this all over the concealer. For my brows, I'm using MAC's Brow Pencil in the shade Strawberry Blonde, and I like to use the spoolie side first just to brush through my brows and to put them into place. And then using the pencil side of the brush, I just like to make really light feathery strokes just to give the illusion of thicker looking brows. Then going back in with my concealer brush, I just like to brush over my brows just to make sure they're not too harsh looking and they blend in nicely. Then taking L'Oreal's Brow Plumper in the shade Clear, I'm just going to use this to set my eyebrows into place. So to bronze up the face, as always, I'm using MAC's Give Me Sun, and I'm just going to use my little Chanel face brush, and I'm just going to pat this into my skin. I like to put the bronze up where I'd usually contour, but then just diffuse it out a little bit just so it gives you more of an overall bronzy look rather than a really harsh contour line. Then over the top of that bronzer, I'm going to use MAC's Global Glow, and I'm just going to put this all over my face. It's just going to give you even more of a bronzy look, and it's going to make you look really glowy and healthy looking. I also like to add a little bit of this onto my cheeks rather than use a blush because I just think it gives a really pretty natural look. And then I'm using this eyeshadow by Bobbi Brown in the shade called Toast, and I'm using this MAC Fluffy brush, and I'm just popping this into the crease of my eye. This is just going to be a really simple eye look, nothing special at all. It's just really quick and easy and simple to create. Then I'm taking the same shade and a MAC pencil brush, and I'm just putting this on my lower lash line. Then for the most important part, and that is highlighter, I'm using this Iconic London strobing stick, and it is in this beautiful champagne colour. And I'm just going to take a bit of this on my ring finger and pat this into the centre of my eyelid, and this is going to really open and brighten up the eyes. This highlighter is so lovely and creamy that you can apply it directly to your cheeks. So I'm just going to pop this on the highest points of my cheekbones, and I'm also going to add a little bit under my brow bone. I'm going to use my ring finger to pat the product into my skin and to blend it all out. And with this product you can really build it up. You can keep it natural and subtle, or you can build up the product for a more intense look. It's totally up to you how much product you want to apply, but I've just applied a little bit just so it looks really nice and natural. And I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to blend that out one more time just so it has definitely sunk into my skin and it doesn't just look like it's sitting on top of it. And then I'm just going to apply some to my Cupid's bow and blend that out, and then with whatever is left on my finger I'm just going to run it down the centre of my nose. Then I'm just taking this Bobbi Brown eyeliner brush and I'm just going to pick up a bit of the product and put this into the corner of my eyes just to add a little bit more highlight, and this also just gives your eyes a really bright and open look. Then with my fluffy brush I'm just going to blend out all the eyeshadow and the highlighter together just so it looks really smooth. So for mascara I'm going to be using this one by Elizabeth Arden, and I'm just going to apply a really thin coat of this. This look is more about beautiful, glowy, bronzy summer skin, so I wanted to keep the eyes really simple. So for my lips I'm going to be using the Kylie Jenner's Metal Lipstick in the shade HEIR, and this is the only shade that I bought out of the whole collection. I just thought it looked really different from any other lipsticks that I've seen before, and I just thought the colour was really pretty as well. I had a little look of it online, had a look of like swatches and on other people's lips to kind of see the colour, and I just thought it was so pretty. So the HEIR one is the pink one and it kind of has like a gold undertone to it. So I thought as I was going to be using it today I'd give you guys a review on it. I have worn it a couple of times just so that I could jot down some notes, tell you guys whether it was drying, if it lasted very long and all of that. So I'm going to apply it now so you can see the colour. I always outline my lips, and the lip liner that I like to use with this specific lipstick is the L'Oreal one, and this is in the shade 360 Beige and Nude, and it's just a really pretty like light pink shade, and I just thought it goes really well with the Kylie Lip Kit shade. So I'm going to apply this all over my lips first. I'm sure you all know what the packaging of the Kylie Lip Kit looks like, but it just looks like this. And when you buy the Metals lipstick it does not come with a lip liner, so it just comes on its own, so you kind of have to either buy another lip kit with a lip liner in it or go out and find a lip liner that works with this particular lipstick. So I'm going to apply the liquid lipstick now, and quite a lot comes out on the brush as you can see here. So what I like to do is just kind of get rid of a little bit of the excess lipstick just back in the tube, and then I'm just going to apply this straight on top of the lip liner. The brush is really nice and soft. One thing I would say about the brush though, especially if you are using a darker colour, it's probably not very precise because it is quite fluffy. I mean with this colour it's fine because it's light, but I don't know if you were using like the Red Mary Jo shade or the Court K shade, if it would be that great. So I'm going to apply quite a generous amount just to build up the colour a bit more. It feels really, really soft, like almost like quite silky. I don't know if that's the brush or the product, or maybe like a combination of both, but it does feel really, really nice to apply. Initially when I first applied it I was quite disappointed with the colour. It wasn't as metallic as I thought it was going to be, and also it is a lot paler than I thought it was going to be as well. So as you can see it is like really pale in comparison to my face, and it's also quite like a peachy shade as well. It's not like fully pink, but I think that's probably the gold pigment in it is making it look a little bit peachy. It is very nice to put on. It's very silky and creamy. It is still drying now, but I did notice that throughout the day it wasn't drying at all. It's very comfortable to wear all day long, and I would say I topped it up about every 3 hours. I did notice that it does start to create like a line on the inside of your lips, kind of like what a normal lipstick does, which isn't a problem at all, but it's definitely not long lasting. One thing that I wasn't too happy about is that I did find that it just kind of sinks into every single like crease and line in your lips. I'm not sure if that's because it's metallic, so it's just emphasizing all of that, but I know that when I wear like say a lip liner or a normal lipstick, my lips always look quite smooth. Whereas I did notice with this, my lips look very, very wrinkly, which is not that attractive. I don't know if you can see now, maybe I'm not close enough, but yeah, I can just tell that it's just sunk into every single crease all around my lips. It definitely doesn't give you a very like flawless finish at all. But again, I don't know, I think that might be the metallic in it, because it's kind of the same as highlighter. Like if you put highlighter on over pores, it's going to emphasize those pores. So it's like if you're putting a highlighter on your lips, it's going to emphasize every single crease and wrinkle you kind of have in your lips. Also really thick as well. I think that's what makes that horrible line appear, like, you know, on the inside of your lips. Like even now I can kind of see a line there, which isn't that nice really. Like it's okay, I know I haven't really said much nice about it, but if I'm honest, I was quite disappointed with it. It is lovely to wear, it's not drying, it's just the colour and the metallic in it is just not flattering on the lips at all. And I just feel like if you wanted a metallic lipstick, then you could pop this pink lip liner on and then use like a gold eyeshadow and just kind of dab that on your lips, and it would kind of make the same effect. Yeah, I think it would look a lot nicer on someone with darker skin. I think the colour would show up a lot more, whereas if you are a bit pale, then it is just kind of gonna wash into your face, like I feel like it has done with me. It is very, very, very pale. You could try and blend it in with like maybe a dark lip liner, but I just kind of feel like that defeats the object. You're not supposed to buy a lipstick and then have to add like a darker lip liner on top to make it look good. I feel like you should just buy this and it should be amazing as it is. I think if you're gonna buy one of Kylie's Lip Kit shades, I don't think I would go for the metallic ones. Maybe just go for the plain matte ones. I haven't tried them out, but I have heard quite good reviews on them. But anyway, this is the final makeup look. It's a really pretty, glowy summer makeup tutorial. It's really quick, so easy. It's mainly just using a lot of highlighter and a really pretty lip shade. So I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and if you did, then please do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, leave me a comment below, let me know what would you like to see next, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!